Right here. Papa. Right here. Hey folks, Ariel over here at Finest, where today I'm just doing one of my little winter projects that should have probably been done a while ago. But these are two newer pairs of gloves. And this is Snow Seal, which is a waxy stuff that helps make your leather things waterproof. Anyway, I've been using it for years. I think I've had that tub for maybe 10 or 11 years, and it's finally getting low. It helps when you're doing this to have the leather warm, which is why these gloves have been laying here right in front of the wood stove. If you don't have a wood stove, I know people have also like put them in an electric dryer for a few minutes to warm it up, or I've also in the past used a hair dryer and just kind of melt the wax into the leather. But this really helps when you're out working for a while in the snow. Eventually things are going to get wet sooner or later, it seems, even when you have dry, cold snow like we have here. So this seems to keep them more waterproof and make them last longer. So every time I get a new pair of gloves, and you can see these don't look brand new, they're already a little dirty. I have been using them, I just hadn't got around to doing this yet. Should have probably done it first. I don't know why they don't come sealed with something already when you buy an insulated winter glove, but they don't, so I'm doing this. And there's nothing very complicated, as you can probably see, about what I'm doing. Just getting a little bit of that on my fingers and just kind of working it into the warm leather. And these Kinko brand ones I've been using for many, many years. If I remember, I'll put links to these on Amazon down below the video, but usually they're much less expensive to buy at like your local hardware store, is what I have found, or a local feed store, somewhere like that. And anyway, these work well. For some things, having this kind of elasticy cuff is really nice, like if you're actually snow blowing or something where you don't want snow coming up your wrists. Got a hair. That is nice. It makes it a little bit slower to pull on and off for different things. And so the open cuff style, and Kinko makes an open cuff style. These are 3M. This is actually the first winter I've used them. My local hardware store got some in. They're insulated and they're not quite as durable, but they are a little more comfortable because it's a very, very soft leather, and both these are fleece insulated pairs of gloves. And this is what I use for working, snow shoveling, snowshoeing, taking care of the birds, splitting firewood, all that kind of stuff, all winter long. So that's a pretty good little bit of... Burley's got some birds outside to chase. As you can see, this stuff lasts a long, long time. Anyway, I just like to go back over them then and just kind of keep working all that wax into the leather. We have lots and lots of little birds out there, and when they perch on the snow right in front of him, then he likes to bark at them like they're flying squeaky toys. Anyway, and these are just going to sit here in front of the stove for a little while and continue to let that melt fully into the leather, and then these will be nice and waterproof. So that's my winter project for right at the moment. And maybe a helpful tip if you live somewhere where you have cold weather and want to keep your hands warm and dry in your gloves and make them last a little longer. That's that. Not very complicated at all. at Fineth. Thank you so much for watching these videos and spending some of your very valuable time choosing to do that. We hope you found something that was useful, educational, helpful, maybe save someone else some time and trouble, or just something just plain beautiful. If you don't want to miss any videos, subscribe and hit the bell. And thanks for coming along on our journey as we build a new little homestead with our tiny house and everything to come.